Welcome back. Well, masks, as we all know, are the new must-have accessory of 2020, but wearing them and covering up our noses and our mouths can be a very sweaty proposition. So today, a dry fit, cool mask made of upcycled fabric.
I like that. Josh Gibson is the founder of Braddock USA. He's here with a machine washable, reusable mask that's stylish and proven to keep the unhealthy stuff out. Good to see you, Josh.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I think so many people are going to love the fact that there's the upcycle factor of all this, because we're all looking to do good in the world right now. But the dry line, the cool fit, I think is something that people are most interested in. So talk a little bit about this cool dry fit. What does that mean, and how did you find this material?
Sure, yeah. Well, I mean, that was kind of the first thing that we had thought about when making masks, when all this kind of happened and we were shut down, at our factory. We figured, how are we going to use, we were a t-shirt printing factory, and we said, all right, we have all these t-shirts. Yeah, we have all these t-shirts. And as you can see, some of the early styles were just, basic t-shirt colors, the black and heather and the charcoal. So we were thinking, how can we contribute? How can we, join and help to keep the community safe? And let's start with making some masks. So we did, and then we figured, how can we make them even more breathable? How can we make them more comfortable? Because we have to wear them in the shop for 8 hours a day. And so then we started to do research on what materials were good to use for the lining, because the t-shirt lining was getting a little bit wet and retaining moisture and sticking to our faces. So we decided to test some linings and have access to some amazing fabrics in Los Angeles. And that's when we discovered this dry fit lining. It's just like Adidas or Nike shirts, the shirts that you use at the gym, that kind of are moisture wicking materials. So that's what we settled on, and we've made tens of thousands of masks with this lining, and it's been really great.
Okay, so I want to say a couple of things about these. So thank you for sending me some that I can show off, because these are super cute. This one has little cherries on it, and it's a pinstripe. On the other side is this breathable fabric, and then I have some that are in like the t-shirt material you said, like a black. And then this one's heather gray, but it's got a fashionable green backing that has the breathable fabric. But for example, one of the yoga studios that I go to just opened, and you have to wear a mask before you enter the building, the entire class. It's social distancing. But it's hard because a lot of people want to work out, but they also want to protect the people around them and keep a distance, but also protect themselves. These masks are such a great alternative, and you can truly sweat, work out, work, go to school, and wear these comfortably.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think that was the point, especially for things opening up now and people getting back into normal routines and being active, was to say, okay, let's figure out a way to make it easier to wear for extended periods of time, as well as, retain, not retain moisture, keep it cool. And I swear, yeah. And also, it's nice that we have other styles too. Like you see the plaid here as well. We've launched some fun styles, which might be cool.
Oh, those are fun.
Yoga, in the gym here, to show off some style. So yeah, and here's another version of the cherries.
I love that.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that was a big key for us too, and we've had a lot of feedback. It's not like we just launched. We've been doing this since March, and thousands of people have reached out and come back. We have a lot of regular customers. People that just even want to walk their dogs. They're saying, yeah, the lining is keeping them cool. It's not retaining moisture. Also, I have a little bit of facial hair. For guys that have facial hair, this lining doesn't stick to my facial hair as much as some of the other masks do. So, and also they're 2-ply. So, yeah, it's a nice shot of the detail of the lining. It's 2-ply as well. So, extra added protection from droplets leaving your mouth or inhaling droplets.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's one of the things that you talk about with these masks, is the proven to keep some of the dust and particles out. So I assume then you've kind of tested that, or you've made sure the ply there is working.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, everyone's talking about masks. Everyone's trying different types of masks. Everyone's wearing, disposable masks or cloth masks. Or I think the most important thing is that we wear a mask. And it's been proven that if it's single ply, if it's 2-ply, a mask will protect from particles coming in and also from things leaving the mask as well. So I think that's the most important thing is, it protects, if you're asymptomatic of anything and, you expel particles, it keeps them inside. And I think, even allergens, I think if you're cycling or you're walking outside, it protects from getting dust. It's getting cooler out where you guys are too as well. So I think against the cold, I think a lot of this will be a nice addition to have even just during the cold on your walk to work or to the bus stop, throwing it on your face. It's, not a huge scarf. It protects and you can put it in your pocket. Once you're done with it, I think it's also good to protect against the weather and even the sun, outdoors, throw it on outdoors. You're protecting against dust on a walk. And also against the sun. So I think it's a good, even to protect against weather, it's a good addition to have to your wardrobe.
Absolutely. Yeah, they are the new accessory made in the USA. Yeah. And you're doing something cool with the money you receive from selling these masks.
That's right. Yeah. Well, when we first started making the masks, the goal was to, give as much as our effort as we possibly could towards making something that will keep our community healthy and safe. And so what we've decided to do was donate as many masks as we possibly can on a regular basis. We've donated tens of thousands of masks. So every single purchase goes towards the production of masks that we then donate to people who need them, whether it's hospitals, as you can see, the fire department, drivers, grocery store workers, obviously, people in the bars and restaurants, like you said, the yoga studios. We're donating to everyone and anyone that may need them. And every purchase, funds donations. Also, we're actively looking for places to donate as well. So if you, go to the site and check us out, there's forms on the site where you can fill out and say, hey, my organization needs masks. Would you be willing to donate? We've gotten tens of thousands of, requests for donations, and we've donated tens of thousands of masks. So we're always looking to donate too as well, because that's part of this project. It's part of our effort is to make as many masks as we possibly can and distribute as many as we possibly can for as long as we need to.
That's great. Josh, thank you
Thanks so much for joining us, Josh.
Yeah, appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You can order these masks online. Just visit BraddockUSA.com. You can buy several masks and share them with family, friends, and coworkers. Do it. We all need them.